ओम नमः शिवाय। शिवजी सदा सहाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। गुरुजी सदा सहाय। जय गुरुजी संगत जी and Shukrana 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 to our Guruji Maharaj for putting all of us in his lotus feet. Today, feeling too blessed as by the grace of Guruji, I got a book reading seva for those who are unable to read Guruji's books due to weak eyesight or some other reason. Sangatji, we all had a spiritual journey with our Guruji who is blessing us 24/7 in different ways. Today, Guruji has chosen me to read a book, Sachat with Divine Love by Sukhmani Auntie, the beloved daughter of Guruji. In chapter number 6, Auntie has shared her satsang that how Guruji bless her room and remove negativity on her and her mother and sister too. Before starting the chapter, I request you all, Sangaji, kindly excuse if I am mistaken somewhere. I promise you all that I will try to read each and every word and phrase of this chapter number 6 in front of you with full bhav. Before starting my reading, I again bow my head in lotus feet of our Guruji. Chapter number 6, Guruji bless our room. One day the temple curtains got changed. The old ones were washed and ironed and kept aside. Just as we walked in, Guruji told one of the caretaker to put all the old curtains in our car, saying the curtain in little rooms need to be changed. The one near the dressing table is torn. My sister was always called Litlu by Guruji. He never used her real name. As much as we tried to recall, we could not remember any curtain to be torn or damaged in that room. He further added, all three of you must sleep in one room with new curtains. By all three, he meant my mother, sister, and me. We never understood why Guruji wanted us all to sleep in one room, but we had learned over these few days never to question him. When at night we reached home, the first thing we did was to check for a tear in our old curtain. Sure enough, as mentioned by Guruji, the curtain next to the dressing table has a slit. Since it was never fully drawn, we never noticed it. Guruji had never been to our house physically, but he seemed to know more about it than we did ourselves. We put the curtains that very night and made arrangement to sleep together. Hardly 3 days has passed since we put up the curtains, and we all started noticing that they were getting unnaturally black and soiled. Everything they touched, windowsills or doors, started to turn black. We took them down, washed them, and put them again. Hardly a few days passed, and the same thing starting to happen again. The curtains were a light grey and a pale pink spray of flowers, but by the end of week, one could hardly make out the pattern since they used to become so dirty. After having washed them a couple of times, we decided to ask Guruji about this strange phenomena. Guruji, why are the curtains turning black? My mother finally took the courage to ask him. I am curing the negative influence of planets on all three of you. Since my temple curtains are charged with my energy, they are taking all the effects onto themselves, said Guruji. Keep sleeping in the same room. We did as we were told, and for over a year the curtains kept getting black until one day we realized they aren't getting as black as they used to. Anyone who walked into our room would feel a change in vibration. We had picture of Guruji's on every wall. I noticed many people loved to come and sit there and felt peaceful, while there were many others who could not step in and felt restless. Over the years, we have witnessed many of Guruji's blessings in this room. My mother and I went to a temple and saw beautiful idols of Lord Shiva made in clay. We could not resist buying one each. On coming back home, we placed these in our respective praying areas in the room. We would sit and say our prayers in front of idols and would meditate on them. Soon we realized that the idols would become lifelike each time we concentrated on them. The eyes would open and shut, the skin of the face would twist, and the chest would seem to rise and fall if the idol were breathing. For many years, for many days, my mother and I saw the same thing in our respective idols, but we kept it to ourselves and dared not tell each other. We would put it down to imagination or something or the other, but refused to believe what we are seeing. Many days passed before my mother finally asked me if I could see anything strange in my idol. We were amazed to find that we are both seeing the same things. Finding it very strange, we decided to ask Guruji about it in our next trip. Guruji, the Shiv idols in our room seem to come alive and breathe each time we pray to them. It is our imagination, asked Mom. These are blessings. Don't stop here. You must go beyond this. Go back and do away with the idols. Leave them in some temple, said Guruji. On another occasion, one of Guruji's picture in our room started to suddenly glow at night. It caught our attention as we looked at it. We were again the divine darshan of all the 10 Sikh Gurus. One by one, they kept coming on to the picture like a TV screen. My mother and I again thought we may be imagining all this, so we called my grandfather into the room and just casually asked him if he could see anything. To our surprise, he saw the exact same thing. Next day, someone in Guruji's Sangat called saying, "We are sitting with Guruji's last night and Guruji mentioned that your entire family has been given the divine darshan of all 10 Sikh Gurus. Is it true?" Before we could say anything, he further added, "Guruji has given us instruction to come see the room where you were given the darshan." This confirmed what we had seen the night before. On my first visit to Bade Mandir at Bhatia Mines, I had clicked a photograph of Shiva idol on the fountain. This photograph was one among the many I had put in my room. One day my mother and I were generally talking about the world being a man's world and that Lord Shiva is a partial towards man. We need to protest and appeal to Parvati ji, consort of Lord Shiva. Maybe she will have a soft heart for women and their endless problems. I had barely mentioned these words when the photograph of Lord Shiva seemed to smile, his image blurred, and in his place, my mother and I saw the image of a lady. We presumed it to be Parvati ji as she was in a sari and wore ornaments. We were shocked at what we had just seen, and since we were seeing a lot of things that were strange, we decided to keep quiet about it till Guruji confirmed what we saw. Within a few days, we managed to take a trip to Guruji. He was in his room when we entered the temple and saw we sat down. Guruji's caretaker came to us saying we were wanted inside. Just as my mother opened the door of his room, Guruji laughed and said, "Did Parvati ji finally give you darshan that day?" We put our heads down and were ashamed of our foolish conversation that day. Guruji laughed and hugged us both. At the end of this chapter number 6, I only say, ऐसे गुरु को बलबल जाइए, ऐसे गुरु को बलबल जाइए, आप मुकत मोह तारिए, आप मुकत मोह तारिए. जय गुरु जी, शुक्राना गुरु जी, ऑलवेज ब्लेस गुरु जी.